Lainier was a typical southern dirt track when it opened in 1982. 5 years later, the 3/8 mile oval was paved, and its moderately banked wide open turns and fairly short straightaways made NASCAR sanction a good test for the track's weekly racing divisions, among them Pro Late Models, Open Wheel Modifieds, and Legend Cars. Tonight, Lainier hosts the Spark Racing League's mini stock series here on the Overdrive Automotive Media YouTube channel. My name is Cam Gillens, and I'm taking you along the ride for the race tonight. Very excited for tonight's race. It's always a fun one here at Lainier, just an old classic bull ring that's tight quarters and short track racing. We're gonna pick up the action tonight in the last few minutes of practice. We'll start the coverage here watching the 58 of Johnny Rapp and the 52 looks like Justin pulls it down and Johnny just take a jaunt around the track. We're on board with the 60 Steve S now. Looking at these lap ties for tonight, looks like we're the top. Let's say it's the top 5 is within. Looks like about a tenth or so. Looks like everyone's making their final adjustments on their lines and everything. Being that this is a close, fixed setup race, that everyone has the same setup, so it's on everyone's driving skill. Because we're on board with people. As you can hear, everyone just bouncing off the rest and going into the corners. I was talking to 35 Jacob Nickerson earlier. That's when you know to let off or coast in the corners. As we're on board with one of our newcomers tonight, the 83 of Jean-Paul Arsenault. So we got about 55 seconds left to practice before we get into our qualifiers. The 89 Alex Dugas. Looks like we're just about done in practice here. All right, that'll be the practice. So it looks like going into the one lap qualifiers. It's like the 58 Justin Wilson takes the top board in practice. John Rapp in second, Robert Cole in third, Paul Hahn in fourth, and Jacob Nickerson in top five. As we get tonight's coverage of qualifying the 83 of Jean-Paul Arsenault. Speedway. He pops in that. Alright, he's coming back to finish his lap. I don't know what's going on with our system. Now we're on to 42 Paul Thomas. Alright. Now we're going to Steve Vest. It looks like he's done. So it looks like we got the last few minutes. See if the timing of my screen catches up. So the ones that's put out lap so far is getting to 58 Justin Wilson at the top of the board. 35 fourth. The 23 of Chase, the Entremont in fifth, followed by this in sixth to 89 Alexander Dugas. So we got a minute and a half. While we wait for the last little bit of time, we'll go ahead and take a look at the points coming in tonight. They say it looks like the 35 of Jacob Nickerson in first, followed by Johnny Rapp in second. In third, Paul Thomas. Fourth, Steve Vest. In fifth, Will Jennings, which is not here tonight. In sixth, Larry Pauling. It looks like he's not here tonight. In seventh, Paul Hahn. In eighth, Robert Liedl. In ninth, John Ellis. And finish out the top 10 going in tonight is Jacob Phillips. There are a few names that's in there, and a few ones that's not, so it's like we might see a little more jockeying of some points tonight after all said and done. So we're getting about the last 19 seconds before we get into our heat racing for tonight. Be a very good curious to see what one's pace is going to be going into this. All right, looks like we're about to get the grids. We're going into the grid. At Poland to going into the heats is the 58 of Justin Wilson, followed by the 52 of Johnny Rapp in second, 35 of Jacob Dickerson in third, the 80 of Robert Liedl in fourth, in fifth, Chase D'Entremont, in sixth, Alexander Dugas, seventh, Paul Hahn, 8, Steve Est, 9, Paul Thomas, and finished and starting 10th in this heat race is Jean-Paul Arsenault. It looks like we're getting ready to pull off. Alright, we're about ready to get this thing going. As we're coming out of the turn for the start, it looks like the 58 just gets a little bit of a jump. Outside the 35 Jake Nickerson there, trying to peek. Oh, as he gets direct pedal, he ends up in third. The guy sweeps up and brings the 80 of Robert Liedl on by for third. As we get strung out already. Oh, it looks like Jacob gets back underneath. Oh, looks like we got a spinner in the back. Caution. Looks like that was the 83 of Jean-Paul Arsenault. Let's go back and take a look at it. See what happens. So it looks like you can come down low. Oh, looks like him and 60 Steve S might have just got into it a little bit. All right. Looks like still about got another lap before we get this off and going. So far, it's been it'd be pretty much just Justin Wilson up front, Johnny Rapp followed by a close second. Looks like the battle as of right now is between the 80 and the 35. As we got the lights off on the car, pace car, getting them back to back up. Alright, there we go, green. Looks like Justin gets another big jump on Johnny there. Looks like the still a battle. Oh, as Johnny gets oh, he gets him it. Oh, and Justin saves it. Oh, we've got a gaggle in the back. Oh, we're still wrecking. Oh. I don't even know exactly what just Alright, we're just gonna kind of play a little bit old school right here and just kind of break it back. See what happens with. So it looks like just. And then it looks like Johnny. All of everything just happened on that one. Classic old short track racing. Everything just gets jumbled up, and once the front makes some mistakes and everything, everyone just starts checking up. It's going to cause some of our mainstays to go to the back of the pack, and a lot of our newcomers, bringing them up to the front. So let's re-rack them. It looks like Justin Wilson's still up front. Next to him is the 89 of Alex Dugas. It looks like Chase D'Entremont, as he looks like he sped tires a little bit. Oh, he didn't get going. Looks like Jean-Paul gets out there past Alex there, as Justin just starts pulling away again. It looks like got another yellow. Let's see what happened on that one. Okay. Not exactly happened on that one, but guess we'll roll with it. So reset it once again. So you got Justin Wilson up front, followed by the 83 of Jean-Paul Arsenault, the 89 of Alexander Dugas in third, and fourth, the 23 of Chase D'Entremont, and fifth, the 42 of Paul Thomas, and sixth, the 35 of Jacob Nickerson, and seventh, the 80 of Robert Liedl. Well, followed by the 7 of Paul Hahn in 8th, and 9th, 52 of Johnny Rapp after starting up front, and then front on our field at this point is a 60 Steve S. Oh, looks like Jean-Paul didn't get going on that one. Once again, Justice gets out too well of a lead. Oh, and there's contact once again between Jean-Paul and Alex Dugas. Once again, we're out under caution. Let's go a little bit further back on that one. Oh, I don't know if Jean-Paul didn't know he was down there or what. Okay, it racks up to with Justin up front. Bye-bye. Contramont in second. With Dugas in third. He can fought his way back up to fourth. Bye-bye. The 80 in Weedle. The 7 of Hahn. The 52 of Johnny Rapp. The 8 of Vest. The 42 of Thomas. And then right back after his latest issues is the 83 of Arsenault. It looks like we're going to single file restart this. As Justin gets up front. Contramont sells out in second. The fight for looks like 35 and Nickerson and 7 of Hahn. As Wilson comes around to take the checkered flag in our heat race for tonight's program. We got the 3-minute warm-up. We'll go ahead and go over the results for that heat race. So, starting pole for tonight is the 58 of followed by the 23 of Chase Contramont. And third is the 89 of Alex Dugas. And fourth, the 7 of Paul Hahn. Starting fifth is the 35 of Jacob Nickerson. Starting sixth is the 80 of Robert Liedl. Starting seventh is the 52 of Johnny Rapp. And eighth is the 60 of Steve Vest. And ninth is the 42 of Paul Thomas. And round out our field tonight, start this off this thing is the 83 of Jean-Paul Arsenault. Got the 60 of Steve S. Taking some last standing laps to get the jitters off before we wrap tonight's feature. Then we have more of Robert Liedl. Looks like after doing their fixes from tonight's heats, it looks like Jean-Paul is out there on track. We're on board with him. Oh, as he slides and taps the wall. Looks like at least his car is a little pushed loose as he goes to the top of the board here at this warm-up session. As I say that, Lidl just goes to the top. It's like we're ready to pull these cars in and get them racked up for tonight's feature. Pull up next feature race. Looks like, based off what our tonight's heat races, this field's gonna be tight, compact, and it's also gonna be a lot of door banging. I hope these drivers can let it settle out for themselves and we'll get some good green flag racing. Hope all those jitters were taken out in those heat race. As we get off and going. The story of tonight is see if anyone could beat that 58 of Justin Wilson. See, whenever he shows up on our schedule, he's always one, if not the one, to beat. Get some pace and kind of start hunting him down. As we're coming to the green flag, looks like Justin once again gets a jump. Looks like Alex Dugas gets a second. As the battle for third becomes between Nickerson and D'Entremont. So D'Entremont is coming under fire from 7 of Paul Hahn. Looks like Paul gets it. 52, Johnny Rapp is looking to see if he can get on the underneath of the 80 of Robert Lidl. So it looks like the fight for second heats up as Jacob right there. Looks like it's a follow through from Alex, and it looks like he's gonna get it. It's gonna open the door for Paul to come along with him. As Alex tops the wall right there. Looks like he's kind of stuck up in the top lane. He's got to let this field. Lidl almost looks to try 3 wide there. Just as it starts clear sailing. So we're starting to get a single file right now. And again, this battle between Alex and Chase here. And here comes Johnny. He comes to follow through. It's like this battle back. Jean Paul. Oh, looks like we've got a caution. It looks like D'Entremont and Rapp gets tangled up. We'll go back and take a look at it. Alright. See what happens here. Oh, looks like he sent it. Oh. Looks like he just oversent it and overcorrected it into Johnny there. That's gonna erase that whole lead that Justin had up front. We'll see if Jacob here can do anything with him coming off this restart. Set to the back. Alright, so the re-rack them, so it's first, Jacob second, Paul in third. It looks like Robert fourth, then Alex in fifth. So we come to the restarts. Justin gets the jump again. It's like Jacob is kind of hanging tuck from this time. As Paul, I think he's third. Oh, looks like again we got Jean-Paul and Johnny get into it. Go back and take a gander at it. Oh, we'll go back a little bit further. See how that happened. Oh, kind of came up and Johnny was right there. Big close quarters here. It's obviously starting to look like that there's going to be a little bit of shake-up from points, even more than we thought. The 52 of wrap. Looks like in the pits probably for some damage repair. Rack him up one more time. As the pace car pulls off, we are green once again. Almost looks like 35 if Nickerson didn't get going. Looks like 42 Paul Thomas. 7 of Hahn pulls it off in second. I don't know what happened. Jacob there. Now he's just kind of stuck on the outside. As Dugas and Lidl gets there. And he just gets stuck on the outside, it looks like. I don't know if he got damaged or missed a shift or what happened there. We'll go back up front. Because the top four is kind of strung out. The battle between Dugas and Leo. looks like we got this gaggle back here with a lapper of Arsenault. Creating havoc. Oh, as he gets loose and gets in the vest there. Go back and take a look at it one more time. Oh, almost like vest kind of got tight instead of the corner and kind of came up on him. So it's Wilson, Hahn, Dugas, Liedl, and Vest in the top 5. D'Entremont, Thomas, Nickerson, Rapp, and Arsenault. So it looks like Wilson's up there playing with the pace car a little bit. So it looks like we're about to get ready to wrap them back up. That was a good uniform start there. Looks like Wilson still gets the jump. Battle between Dugas and Hahn for second. As we're coming up on halfway. Oh! So we're staying green after that. I saw it in the back. So we're staying green. This is battle for third here. Heats up. Okay, I don't know what that caution was about either. Oh, looks like we have a strategy move. For our leader. Pretty much his whole race decided to come in and take his tires. So that's gonna bring us a new leader. It's gonna get interesting. So that puts the 89 of Alex Dugas up front. Followed by Paul Hahn in second. Robert Liedl in third. Chase D'Entremont in fourth. Steve Est in fifth. Oh, we've already got some bombing going on. Trying to burn some fuel. As we're come back to green. Oh, looks like we get checked up. And looks Alex gets the jump. About a second behind him. It's a good fight between Lidl and Hahn there. It looks like Wilson's already made it up to about 5th of those new tires. Ooh, is it makes a little contact right there for the Entremont. He comes out of 4th. Back here we got the battle between wounded cars. Looks like Nickerson's trying to come up on Vest there. Oh, Vest might have got in the wall right there. We're going back up front. Looks like Wilson's trying to do anything he can to get around Hahn. As he gets the momentum coming on the bottom side. Oh, looks like Dugas just popped the wall right there. Let's go open the door for Lidl right there. As he comes out first. And then comes Wilson for second. Looks like Hahn and Dugas still fighting, but it looks like they fight. Oh! It looks like Dugas had to get on the brakes in the middle of the corner right there. There was contact between the Entremont. And Wilson is right now on the tank slapping Lidl for first. He's going to try to go on the outside and try to do a crossover coming in and out of the corner. Here he comes. Looks like Jacob Nickerson finally got up in 4th. And here comes Wilson. Lidl's trying to pinch him down. He's not going to quite do it. Lidl's trying to figure out if he could also do the crossover. Oh! Looks like he taps. It looks like Wilson got loose and Lidl taps him. Now he's going back to the high side to try and retake first. Looks like he's got the momentum coming outside. See if Justin. And he does the shortest way around, but doesn't matter. As he does a sweep all the way. All this D daddling around is bringing Nickerson back in here. As we got our top 4 under a blanket. It's like Nickerson's trying to create some momentum up on the high side. And he starts reeling and back in Hahn. We're on board with Jacob here. Let's take it easy going. Try to create some momentum coming out of the corner. On board of Lidl. What's Arsenault again? Oh, it's gonna bring us a nice shootout. They tapped the wall. Oh, he just got loose and overcorrected. He's got loose and overcorrected. Alrighty. Mike can see us showing. She's gonna take home second here in a couple laps. Alright, we're coming to the green. Just against the jump. Oh, looks like Lidl's gonna try to create some momentum on the top. And he does. He gets to the side of the quarter panel. Oh, it looks like Justin tried to shut the door right there. Gives it a bump. Wilson. Battle between second here between Han and Lidl. That's the Ultramont. Johnny's starting to come back as well. It's 1 and 2 in the points right there. Oh! The Ultramont gets tagged on the wrap right there. We're staying green. We'll go back up front. Watch this battle for second. Looks like Han got it. Let's see if Lidl can do anything as we're coming to the white flag. Doesn't look like he's going to do anything. As 58, Justin Wilson comes around turn 4, and he's going to take home the win here at Lainier National Speedway. That was outstanding race right there. He's finally starting to get some green flag going on. Oh! Alright, we'll go through our results. So the 58 of Justin Wilson brings home the win, followed by the 7 of Paul Hahn in second. 35 of Jacob Nickerson in fifth. The 60 of Steve Vest in 6th. The 52 of Johnny in 7th. The 89 of Alexander Dugas in 8th. The 9th, the 23 of Chase D'Entremont. And rounding out our field tonight is this 83 of Jean-Paul Arsenault in 10th. All right, it looks like we've got all of our top 3 guys already in the booth, so I'm going to go ahead and pull them in. We're going to start with our 3rd place tonight. The 80 of Robert Lidl. Robert, it's Cam in the booth. You got me? Rob, you got me? Oh. I cannot hear him. I cannot hear. Let's see here. Let me try pulling back in and pulling back in. Rob, it's Kevin in the booth. You got me? Let's see here. For whatever reason, I'm not getting any sound to come through, everyone. Let's see here. Sorry for the technical difficulties tonight. Let's see here. All right, well, I'm going to try one of the other drivers to see if it's mine or theirs. Give 1 second. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. I think I figured it out. Rob.
Cam.
There we go. Okay, I figured it out.
Did you? I was gonna say I could hear you.
I kind of wondered. I seen all the notifications and everything, but I couldn't hear you. But I figured it out. How was that?
That was fun. That was a lot of fun, actually. Bad qualifying effort on my part, and then the heat race. I don't know what happened in the heat race. The heat race just went all to hell. But
Yeah.
it was fun to get back up front and run with Justin and Paul, and yeah, come home with a decent third place. I'll take it tonight, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. As I say, yeah,
So
it looks like all the way out through there. It's just kind of a rubber band between you, Pawn, and it looked like Jacob was up there for a bit, but I think he got some damage or whatever. But it just seemed like between the three of you was all kind of like a rubber band coming through there for the last little bit.
yeah, I know. I kind of, it kind of worried me when Justin went in and got tires. I'm like, man, are tires going to be that big of a difference? And in the end, it really didn't seem like it was on his end. But you know, it was fun, man. I mean, I did the same thing here that I did at Southern National when Johnny beat me. Was I was going to protect the bottom, like you were going to have to pass me on the top or move me off of the bottom, and he got back by me fair and square. You know, nothing bad. So good hard racing.
Yeah, it was great hard racing. All right, before I let you go, is there anyone you want to shout out to?
Yeah, my wife let me come downstairs, do this as many nights a week as I always do. All of my personal sponsors, Hans Collision and Lidl Chiropractic, all of the Big Fast Racing guys, Mythic Metals, Overcut, Duncan C, the plumbers for Jake, wherever he's hiding. Number one hero cards. All the guys here at Spark, you know, we have a good little group here. This is a fun place to come and race, especially these couple of free leagues that we run here. So, yeah, and you for putting on a good broadcast. I hope you had fun up there in the booth. I know it seemed a little lonely up there tonight for you, but I hope you had fun watching.
Oh, it's always fun. It's always fun to I was by myself, as you can see about 3 minutes ago. So
Yeah, right. So, all right, man. Yeah, no, it was all fun. Yeah, it was good fun tonight, and I know we got one more next week. So see what we can do mixing up this championship.
Yep. All right. Thank you for your time, Robin. Thank you for your patience. We'll talk to you later.
All right. No worries, man. All good.
All right. That was the 80 of Robert Lidl bringing home our third place tonight. So we're going to go ahead and pull in our second place, 7 of Paul Hahn. Paul, it's Cam in the booth. You got me?
Gotcha.
That was a pretty hectic race we got there. It looked like I was just telling Rob, it looked like you guys were kind of just a rubber band between about second and about fifth all night.
Yeah, it all depended on the restarts, if you were on the high side or low side, or if you missed a shift or not. That was the problem I was having, was shifting from second to third on the restarts. I missed, I think, half of them.
It almost looked like so if you got caught on the high side, it was kind of hard to come back after that.
Yeah, you could, if you could pinch them down, you could, you know, hold out there for at least 2-3 laps. But yeah, the bottom was definitely the place to be. I tried to block Justin the best I could, but he was too glued to the bottom.
Looks like it could have. Looks like he was creating momentum where Garline he was. So.
Yeah, he was definitely the class of the field. But yeah, lucky I was able to get underneath Rob in the closing laps, and I could keep pace with Justin, but I don't know if he was playing with me or not.
Who knows? All right, before I let you go, anyone you want to shout out to?
No, just you for broadcasting this and taking the time out of your day, and Spark for putting it on, and all the racers that participated. Had a good long green flag run there towards the middle that made racing pretty exciting.
All right, thank you for your time, and have a good rest of your night.
You too. Thanks, Cam.
Yeah, thank you. All right, that was the 7 of Paul Hahn finishing out in second. Go ahead and bring in our winner tonight. And that's the 58 of Justin Wilson. Justin, it's Cam in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, that was a little bit of both open ends of the spectrum for you tonight. How'd that go?
That wasn't too bad. Car handled pretty good. It was a little tight, so if you just wrapped the bottom, you were pretty much golden. As long as you took care of the tires and stuff, but really wasn't too much tire wear. I opted to pit just to see what the tire wear was, and there really wasn't any. So, but yeah, it was fun. It was fun driving back through the field.
Yeah, it seemed like even between it was the heats or the feature, you're pretty much once you got your space out front, not a lot of people could catch you. I know did it kind of get hectic for you, and when you came and got those tires, I know a lot of people. It was kind of hectic right there in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a little bit of beating and banging in the back as you expect, but everybody raced pretty clean. So, no, it was pretty good.
All right. Does anybody want you like to shout out before we let you go?
Yeah, man. No, thank you for putting on the show. Johnny and them putting on the series, and I want to thank Paul and Rob there. That was pretty fun there at the end running. It was a good battle. Good battle. Enjoyed it. And yeah, catch you guys later.
All right. You have a good rest of the night, Justin.
Yeah, you too.
All right. That was the 58 of Justin Wilson, our winner tonight. We'll go through it one more time before I let you guys go. So, one more time, the results for tonight, it is Justin Wilson, who we just heard from, came home with the winner, followed by Paul Hahn in second, Robert Liedel in third, Paul Thomas in fourth, Jacob Nickerson in fifth, Steve Est in sixth, Johnny Rapp in seventh, Alex Dugas in eighth, Chase DeAntremont in ninth, and then Jean-Paul Arsenault round our field in 10th. Lainier was exactly what we anticipated. Bull ring, just close quarters, sometimes full contact. There was a little bit of pretty much shoehorning yourself between cars and every little rubber bands. Everything you could ask for tonight at the Spark Racing Mini Stocks here at Lainier. They said we have one more race for our season. It'll be next week at South Boston, which I can't wait for. South Boston's one of my favorite tracks on the schedule. Actually, I just not be able to run it myself because I love it so much, but it'll be fun to bring it for you here. And that about does it for me here tonight. Like, share, subscribe. We all appreciate the Overdrive Automotive Media. And that'd be done. But this has been Cam Jones for the Overdrive Automotive Media YouTube channel. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.